Good morning. This is the Chakra Clear Out for May as part of the Anarchist Medicine series. If you want to join us live, it happens at 9 a.m. the first Wednesday of the month, and you can sign up for alerts at charnacassell.com. And otherwise, you have found me here on YouTube, and you can find me here each month. So welcome. And a reminder, if you don't tend to be a visual person, this is a guided meditation. And if you are having trouble seeing things, energy follows intention and attention. And so it's a practice in trusting yourself, not second guessing or doubting what's occurring. If something arises, you do hear it or feel it or see it, just trust it. You're exercising the muscle of trust and believing yourself and your intuitive vision. Okay. So previously, we have covered how to run your energy, how to draw energy in from a bigger system, and how to call your energy back from the past. We will review that. And we've gone in more detail into each of the energy centers. Today is going to be a more nuanced multi-step process than I've done in the past. While we will do some review, we're going to be focusing on working with cording, so energetic ties to the past and how to clear them out. There's a much more involved process and explanation for how this system works. That's its own day-long class or half-day class. This is going to be a more superficial touch into cording and how to move people's energy out of your system. So most of us have had past relationships, whether it's family members or friends or lovers, that things may have not ended in the perfect tie a bow on it way. And we are either still attached or we still have some feelings. And that means that there's some kind of energetic leak. Either someone is suckling at our energetic system or we are drawing energy from them. And the most empowered space to exist in present time and moving in a forward trajectory is to be able to have your energy called back to you and be able to tie knots on the threads that kind of go out and connect into people in the past. So like tying the knots, cleaning it up, that's what we're going to do today. Before you close your eyes, I just want to show you the pathway that we're going to be drawing energy down through the top of your head. You have energy that runs down either column along your spine. So when I say draw energy down from the sun, you're drawing energy down that way. You're also drawing energy at the same time up from your feet, through your legs from the earth, through your legs, and then you have the bowl of your pelvis. The energy, it's going like this at the same time, coming down and coming up. And then it flows up the front of your body, branches off at your collarbones, flows down your arms, out your hands, flows up the front of your body, up your neck, out the top of your head, flows out like a water fountain, and also flows down your tailbone out into the earth. So I wanted you to kind of see, if you're watching this on YouTube, you've got the visual. If you're listening, it's a little trickier. But before you close your eyes, I wanted to show you how that physically works. Okay, so you can go ahead and close your eyes now. Rest your attention in the center of your head. Say your own name. Call your energy back to yourself from wherever you left it, whomever you've left it with. Giving yourself the gift of being with yourself in this present moment. Imagining your energy consolidates all around you, above your head, below your feet, side to side, front to back. It's a semi-permeable bubble of protection, an arm's length out. giving it a clear blue edge, the color of Windex. It's a psychic boundary. It allows in whatever feels nourishing and good, and what's not yours can gently move out of your space. So resting your attention in the center of your head, and that's going to be a place that you stay the whole time, even when you also at the same time bring your attention into other energy centers or places or activities. We have split focus. With each inhale, you are drawing energy down from the sun, through the top of your head, down the back of your body, as well as drawing energy up from the earth, through your legs, into the bowl of your pelvis. With each exhale, you exhale back down your legs, out your feet, out your tailbone. Energy flows down into the earth. It flows up the front of your body, branching off, down your arms, out your hands, and out the top of your head. So as you inhale and exhale, you are bringing this perfect concoction, perfect blend of earth and solar energy to ground and energize you, to clean out your whole system. And trust that as you inhale and exhale, drawing down through the top of your head, drawing up through the soles of your feet, flowing up the front of your body. And as you exhale, it flows out your hands, out your feet, out your tailbone, and out the top of your head. Just this constant pumping of energy through your system. We can rely on something bigger than us. We have a tiny little battery of energy. And this is going on. This is what's happening in the background as we're doing everything else. So there's a lot happening at the same time. So putting your attention in the center of your head, place a drop of gold in your first chakra. Your root chakra is located between your sits bones, and it correlates to your relationship to the community, to groups, to family of origin, work, home, all of that. And what we're going to be doing is asking if there are cords, right? So there are these, you can think of them as energetic threads of connection to people from your past. And you'll have a sense that you're corded if you feel possibly really spacey, distracted. Sometimes we can even have physical pain in the body. There can be all sorts of sensations or states that we're in that we don't necessarily connect to energetic leaks. But for instance, it could be very hard to focus, and that could actually be connected to some energetic cording in some place in your body. So as we go through this, you're resting your attention in the center of your head the whole time. And right now, placing a drop of gold in your first chakra, asking yourself, do I have any cords here? Any cords from my culture, my religious community, my family, work, etc., where energy is leaking, that I'm either feeding off of people from the past or they're feeding off of me. And it might be that there are multiple cords. Imagine that you put a dumpster out in front of this first chakra. And you can picture yourself gently plucking those cords of energy out of your first chakra, and they get pulled out and they go into the dumpster. And fill the holes like you would spackle a hole in the wall after removing a nail. Fill it with gold light. You want to make sure to fill the holes so that the cords don't worm their way back in. You can ask yourself what allowed this cord to come into my space, but that's a whole other process that I can bring you through another day. If the information is readily available, great, but don't feel attached to it. Just trust. You've moved the cord out of your space, you filled the hole with gold. Go ahead and blow up the dumpster that's filled with the old cords. Turn it to gold. Whatever's yours comes back to you. What's not yours gets composted. Resting your attention in the center of your head, moving your focus to your second chakra, the energy. Put a drop of gold between your ovaries or your hip bones below your belly button. This energy center correlates with creative and sexual self-expression. So you want to ask yourself, are there any cords here? There may be many. Creative partners, sexual partners from the past. And if you do see some cords light up, if you get a yes, again, putting a dumpster outside your bubble of protection in front of your second chakra, gently move those cords out of your space into the dumpster, filling those holes with gold. Go ahead and blow up the dumpster. Something to note about the second chakra connections. You may feel reluctant to decord. Sometimes we really want our exes to still want us, or we want to stay connected to them. We still want them in some way. And when you remove these cords, don't be surprised if people from your past suddenly start calling you out of the blue. And so you really need to be clear. Can I hold that boundary? If they reach out, what do you really want? Do you want to move forward? Resting your attention in the center of your head, put a drop of gold in your third chakra. Your third chakra is between your ribs. It's your solar plexus. This is about your personal power and alignment with yourself and the world. Put a dumpster outside your bubble of protection in front of your third chakra. And asking yourself, do I have any cords here? You don't want there to be cords here. If you've grown up in a high control religious environment or family or culture, it's likely there could be cords here, right? They are, you've either felt disempowered in that situation, so you have a tendency to give your power over and seek feeling powerful through other people. Or maybe it's the opposite. People have courted you because you are a really empowered, powerful person, and then people suck energy from you. So checking in with this area, if there are cords and you get a yes, putting a dumpster out in front of this energy center and gently remove the cords and fill the holes with gold. Go ahead, blow up that dumpster, turn it to gold. Whatever's yours comes back to you. And what's not yours gets composted into the universe. Resting your attention in the center of your, put a drop of gold in your heart center. And in your heart center, there are going to be a lot of cords, commonly, not good or bad. And just trust that any people that you need to remain connected to, those cords, you'll re-invite them in and you'll stay connected to them. So you're not going to lose any connection. But this is about getting really present and taking responsibility for the things that you want to clean up and clear out. So if there are old heart connections, old relationships that no longer serve you, that are occupying space inside of you, this is the time. Put a dumpster out in front of your heart center, your fourth, outside the bubble, and gently remove the cords. Right. So if you work with people, I've had clients for 25 years, like you have a lot of compassion for a lot of people. There can be people, you can still be sending them love and care. You can care about the whole world. It doesn't mean that the whole world has to live inside your heart center. So you get to have energetic boundaries and care about people. So moving those energy cords out into a dumpster, filling each of those holes with gold, see and feel your whole heart center filled, spackled, golden light. And go ahead and blow up that dumpster. Turn it to gold dust. Whatever's yours comes back to you. What's not yours gets composted. So take a moment to feel your body. Notice if it feels any different. The bottom 3 chakras relate to feeling safe in the world and inside yourself. And notice, does anything feel different? It's about safety and survival. Okay. Noticing your sensations, noticing your mood. Again, resting your attention in the center of your head. Put a drop in your 5th center, which is your throat center. And this is how we speak to ourselves. This is our intuitive voice. It's self-talk. It's being able to hear your inner voice as well as being heard out in the world. So asking, do I have any cords here? This is important. Like if there's somebody, whether it's a religious community, a high control culture, government, family, relationship that is controlling how you speak to yourself or how heard you feel out in the world, there will be cords here. We don't want cords here. Gently removing them. There's a dumpster out in front, outside your bubble. Gently remove those cords and send them into your dumpster. Fill those energy holes with gold. Bringing your voice into present time. Being able to hear yourself and be expressed. Go ahead and blow that dumpster up, turn it to gold. Whatever's yours comes back to you. What's not yours gets composted. Resting your attention in the center of your head, as well as putting a drop of gold in your 6th chakra, just between your eyebrows. This relates to your intuitive vision, your ability to trust what you see. Again, if you may have relationships from the past that have interfered with your ability to trust what you see, that make you question reality, right? If you've grown up in an abusive family system or community, that can really mess with trusting what you see. Even our government can do that. So, putting a dumpster outside your bubble of protection. If you have, yes, I do have cords here, remove those cords, put them in the dumpster, fill the holes with gold so that the cords can't find their way back in to prevent you from trusting what you see, go ahead and blow up that dumpster, turn it to gold. Whatever's yours comes back to you. What's not yours gets composted. Okay, take a big breath. Putting your attention above your head. Putting a dumpster outside your bubble of protection. So above your head is your seventh chakra. This correlates with your intuitive knowing and external guidance. So again, if you have had a guru, a spiritual teacher, or been in some kind of high control environment where someone thinks they know better than you, it's likely there's a cord there. So go ahead, ask yourself, do I have a cord here? If you get a yes, put a dumpster outside your bubble of protection. Go ahead and move that cord into the dumpster. Fill any holes with gold and blow up that dumpster, turning it to gold. Whatever is yours comes back to you. What's not yours gets composted and recycled. So feeling from above your head to below your feet, feeling your system. How do I feel now? What emotions are here? Do I feel any calmer? Do I feel any more focused? What's my state? So as we are coming to a close, also paying attention to your energy level throughout your day in this coming week, note and day, and noticing, who calls you. You may literally come out of this meditation and find that there are people from your past who have reached out. That happened to me the first time I did this practice. It was really wild. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.